I am married to the kingmaker, but of all the kings he chooses, JoJo's a ball breaker. He's a heart taker, and they call him the darling of the muses. As I entered the parlor, JoJo sat at the piano. He had diamonds in his eyes, and his hair was a halo. And he began to play like nothing I'd ever heard. It was crazy, made me dizzy. I think smoking is the word. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. JoJo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. We traded tunes for days, took evening walks after tea. Nothing happened, I'm ashamed of, there was no impropriety. But he does give me a charge, and he blows all my fuses. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? Tongue started wagging after me and my kids. I wish I'd had half the fun that they'd imagined that I did. But I got bills to pay, I got work to do. Ain't it funny how JoJo didn't get a scarlet letter too? The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. JoJo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. The kingmaker left me when he jumped into the rhyme. The voices in his head were so much stronger than mine. But I loved him with a vengeance, every moment here gone. He left me with JoJo, but he also left me all alone. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. And when he took his last breath, I turned to JoJo and said, let's take a trip together, but he blew his kisses to me. He said he'd rather be a loner as long as he was free. Now my heart is broken twice, and I'm left with all those bruises. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house. I'm saddled with the duty of writing songs about true love. It's something that composers ought to do. My heart is young, though not in years, but I see love through a lens of fear. It's hard to tell the false from what's true. I recognize the sputtering of broken hearts when they take wing. They need the strength of two where there's just one. I've seen the shot of Cupid's bow miss its mark and crash below my feet. I gaze ahead and I walk on. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. World don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall you drew me in, caressed my hair, and whispered softly in a dulcet tone. I close my eyes as if it's mine to feel that tenderness one time again. My eyes flash open, I'm alone. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. World don't perish, sky don't fall on me. It's me, Jolene, who takes the blame. I hear you yodeling my name every single time you get the chance. You declare that I'm the one who came along and spoiled your fun. You're just using me for your snake dance. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. That song you sing is such a fraud. You spin your tail like Scheherazade, as if your live or die depends on me. Your imaginings put me through hell. The truth is stranger than the story you tell. Listen up, the truth will set you free. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. I see the sadness in your eyes, yeah, that's a look I recognize. When a situation's finally seen. If you didn't think I'd done you wrong, I bet we would get along. We have more in common than it seems. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. But don't blame me. wasn't born here, I was born on the moon. I don't know what's up or what's down. I wasn't supposed to leave my home. I wasn't supposed to be found here with gravity holding me close to the ground. I have a resistance to east and to west. I don't want to go either way, but with much persistence I'm moving on. But in what direction I cannot say, because gravity is holding me close to the ground. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. You wouldn't believe if I told you the truth. You won't understand what it meant. Turns out my life was transported here. I was a mad scientist, experiment, and they let me go and released me into the cold. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Excuse me, please, there has been some mistake. I was born to be free and float in outer space. You brought me down to earth. Now I can't find my place and I'm topsy-turvy. I am topsy-turvy. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. For you and I, there is no distance, no future, no past tense, no sense of time. For you and I, there is no heaven, no hell to be forgiven, no reason, no rhyme. For you and I, there is no history, no sense of mystery. There is no why. For you and I, we're just one spark lighting up a sky full of love. What brought us close? The law of attraction, but human reaction is keeping us alive here. You bring me home, a place I can let go, and I don't even really know until I arrive there. Can you imagine that we have never begun and that will never end? Can you imagine that we are not separate at all, but that we're just one spark lighting up a sky full of love? I'm here to console, and this is not romance, this is not by chance, it's what we're made for. Oh, bless my soul, I bear it freely. Take anything that you need, you give me back so much more. Can you imagine that we have never begun and that will never end? Can you imagine that we are not separate at all, but that we're just one spark lighting up a sky full of love? I'm here to console, and this is not romance, this is not by chance, it's what we're made for. Oh, bless my soul, I bear it freely. Take anything that you need, give me back so much more. You give me back so much more. You give me back so much more. I'd been so high on your love, came to rely on your love. Now I ask why. Got a degree in your love, got a paper decree of your love for eternity. But now you don't look my way. Got down on my knees for your love, sued your enemies for your love, cut down family trees. But now you don't look my way. I faced every fear for your love, shed salty tears for your love, gave my best years. But now you don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing fast as I could, down to the storefront corner, peeking over the row homes, hoping to see the promise of the Ferris wheel, part of the sphere, winking back at me from the sky. I could see colors, the lights all aglow. Oh, how they twinkle at night. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Didn't have much to hope for, never dreamed of diamonds or rubies. Came by the crazy, honestly, learned how to act sane from the movies. Ah, you should have seen me back then. I was drunk with desire, I wanted to be good at something, good to someone, prove them all to be liars. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's climb to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. I sit on the bench and cave made. October lies mute on the shore. The church is a junkie's playground. The Connies don't stop there no more. Yes, it's a bit chilly in autumn, but I'm still seeking thrills and I have the right. No one should hold that against me. Everyone deserves to see pretty lights. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. Doesn't matter how fast you go fast or slow as you might. All of life is a circle, catch as you can, don't hold on too tight. Just when you think you've gone forward, you might go backward again. Don't waste your time counting accomplishments if you can't count on your friends. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's glide to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here.
This old world starts getting you down, and people become too much for me to take. I climb right up to the top of the stairs, and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof it's peaceful as can be. And there the world below don't bother me. When I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get far away from the hustle and crowd, all that rat race noise down in the streets. On the roof, the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. I keep telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. This whole world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. On the roof. I'd like to go up there. Whoa, whoa, up on the roof. There's things on the roof. Can I go? Whoa, up on the skies. That's how I count them, just keeping time. Simply won't do. Crazy is his ticket to Tulsa. Crazy is a drink off a wagon. 10,000 skies. 10,000 skies. All that I'm asking is just one more night. 10,001. Braver than walking through fire, braver than saying goodbye. 10,000 skies. 10,000 skies roll across heaven, fold into one. All that I own now, I hitch my heart to a cloud passing by. I wish forever was more than a word. 10,000 skies, all of them blue. 10,000 skies, all of them blue. I wish I was a good, good man, standing with your hand in mine, doing everything just right. How happy we would be. Instead you're looking at a no good fool, giving him the sad, sad eye, doing what your good book tells you when you see a man in need. I don't want your charity, you ain't got to toe that mine. If I had a different history, tell me, would it make you mine? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Pity on us simple minded, we make a lot of bad mistakes. We never seem to roll a level, we never seem to catch a break. And I've done things there's no excuse for, ain't no way to turn back time. Busy trying to fix tomorrow by leaving yesterday behind. Here you come confusing love and forgiveness, making me some special case. If you didn't have to save me, tell me, would you love me anyway? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. Oh Lord. If I stood at heaven's gate, if I wasn't all this wreckage, tell me, would it be too late if I was a good, 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 good man? If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, 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 good man. If I was a good, good, good. If I was a good man. Hey. If I was a good, 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 good man. Good. Good, good, good. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover. As valiant a man as ever left home, and he'd been much reduced and caused great confusion. And that was the reason he started to roam between Yorkshire and Rotterdam. He'd been on the ramble, weary of traveling, he sat down to rest. By the foot of yon mountain lies a clear flowing fountain, with bread and fresh water himself did refresh. With the night fast approaching, to the woods he resorted, with the vine and ivy his bed for to make. But he dreamt of outside, lamenting and crying. Go home to your family and rambling for sake. 'Twas the 5th of November, a day to remember. When first he came home to his family and friends, they did stand so astounded, surprised and dumbfounded, to see such a stranger again in their sight. His children gathered round him with their prattle-prattling stories, their prattle-prattling stories to drive care away. Now he's as happy as those with 1,000 riches. He'll not ramble away. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover. This valiant man has ever left home, and he'd been much reduced and caused great confusion. That was the reason he started to roam. Watch the waves go in and out like some eternal chore. I understand the habit as they break upon the shore. Keep this lonely vigil so my heart won't break no more. Waiting for Gilligan. Days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into years, and there's some that say I'm crazy when they see me my again. Tell all who commit me, I know what commitment is. Waiting for Gilligan. The shortwave has been broken down for years, but I'm listening with much more than just my ears. Waiting for Gilligan. Waiting. Waiting. Waiting for Gilligan. Captains, kids, and captains now, and most have come and gone. On motorboats and sailing ships with cargoes of their own. Put my fingers crossed with every ship that makes the trip back home. Waiting for Gilligan. Practice makes for perfect, well I think I've got it down. After 30 years of waiting for a man who's not around. Faith and hope are made of gold, and I would wear that crown, cause I'm waiting for Gilligan. To look at me, the years may seem unkind, but there's just enough of me left not to mind. Waiting, waiting for Gilligan. Waiting, waiting for Gilligan. I'm no prisoner to my passion any more than some of you. When I lay down and dream about it, love, I know that's true. I know folks who been side by side for years and never knew that they were stranded. Now I want you to tell me who's on an island now. Louise out there somewhere, and if you don't come home to me, then I'll go out to meet him when they bury me at sea. Then we will be together and I'll no longer be waiting for Gilligan. You tell Ginger, Mrs. Howe, and Mary Ann, I'll always burn the candle for my man. Waiting for Gilligan. Waiting. Waiting, yeah. Waiting for Gilligan, yeah, yeah. Waiting, 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 waiting. Welcome tonight. Glad you're here. Glad you're here tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Yes. Trying to get my, I hit the wrong button here for a minute. Trying to get my commercial to load. I'm glad you made it. I'm a Vance. You knew that. I got a pick in my mouth. There you go. She's all that I've got and she knows it. She throws me a bone every once in a while. She makes it clear in no uncertain terms it's good enough to be here by her side. And I should count myself lucky, 'cause she'll open doors that I can't. Sounds like a trap, but brother, if you stood where I stood, then you'd understand. Whatever Louise wants, 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 whatever Louise wants. Hi Monica, nice to see you. This is a song about my first poodle, Louise. I see disapproval in your face, but I hear the avarice in your voice. You wish that we could trade places. You long to be one of her boys. Today I'm the one that she favors, but changes indeed her middle name. It's not that she rules me that breaks my spirit. What bruises me most is that I'm unashamed. Whatever Louise wants, whatever Louise wants, whatever Louise wants. Breaking. This is a school where you learn. Headmistress Louise is your reason for living, and all she wants, and all she wants, and all she wants is for you to be her fool in return. Here I was all set to leave her, but I've got a duty to keep her away from unsuspecting schoolboys brimming with desire. So I'd better stay. Think nothing of it, my young brother. Consider it my grandest sacrifice. Sorry I can't talk any longer. She's calling me now. I've got to run and make nice. Whatever Louise wants, 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 Welcome, y'all, peoples. I'm glad you showed up. It's the Pajama Party. I'm Vance. You knew that. You knew a lot of that already. And I'm glad you made it. I am here every Monday night. This is number... Which number is this? This is number 109. We're coming up on... We are at 109 of these that I've done. And, well, I'm not done this one yet, so we can't say. Tonight, I'd like to welcome my close friend, Monica Mansfield. She is an incredible photographer, a folk music impresario. She's just in the corner of so many of us that do this. She plays and sings some herself, but she is by trade a veterinarian. I mean, I don't know whether you folks knew that or not, but she's a vet, and she's in the Massachusetts area, and she is the president of the Massachusetts Veterinarian something or other association. I don't know all the acronym, but she is a shaker and mover, and we took a long walk on Saturday and had a ball. Just walking through the woods. She was taking pictures of things. We were running our mouths, and her pug Liza was with us, and it was a blast. We had a blast, and yeah, thank you for showing up, Monica. It's nice to have you here, and thank you for your ears. Oh my gosh, Erica Licorice is here. Thank you, Erica, for showing up. It's good to see you too, love. Holy smokes, alive. It is kind of old home night. That's great. 10% of what I do. That's actually a lie. It's always more than 10%. That's why I put this. I do this thing here, and I don't do a whole lot of begging through the evening. But if you feel like sending me something, that's fine. That'd be great. I take money off the top of that, and I send it to some worthy 501(c) or another. In the area. I keep it local, except for in very... Oh my gosh! Eric Boom! Eric, we need to talk, man. Eric is one of the most accomplished model airplane builders in our circle of people doing what we do. And it's just... everybody, I just sent the Tuskegee Airmen's air address to the three Andes. That's great. Tonight, 10% of what I come up with here goes to the Massachusetts Housing and Shelter Alliance. They provide solutions to homelessness, create more cost-effective and humane programs, and collaborate with partners in both the private and public sectors to deliver reliable housing and resources in the community. That is their gig. That is what they do. And I've given to them before. I think I have. But yeah, I'm just making the rounds and writing these little penny ante checks to these people, because every time you folks send me something, I send something out, because there's always somebody who doesn't have what I have. Tonight's theme, I'm playing the new album top to bottom and talking about each one of the tunes. So if you don't mind me running my mouth a little bit, some people people close to me, critics, have said that this album is it's got death in it. There's a lot of people getting beat up and dying. And is it an album of some kind of wish of retribution? My answer to that is I don't think any more than any old folk album from centuries ago. A lot of those tunes were either lullabies of women singing to their babies, singing them smiling, but singing about how dead they wish they were, or people coming back, people stating the fact that they are really in a bad way. And I don't know. Yeah, Monica, you're the beans. I don't know what the answer is to that, but I have a bunch of tunes that I'm leaning towards calling the album The Mother of Trouble. And and this wonderful couple in Vermont, Billy and Bob Coyle Green, they did a drawing for me. This may end up being the cover of the album. Oh my God. Is that fabulous? So this may be the cover of the album, and I may end up calling this assemblage of tunes The Mother of Trouble. And I have no idea what I don't know why. There is a song called The Mother of Trouble. I'm going to play these tunes straight through. The Mother of Trouble is a story, and I'm going to talk about each tune a little bit. That's what I promised I would be doing tonight. And I don't know what to make of this tune. It was just a story that I wrote, and actually I do know what this song was about. There was someone that haunted this board for a bit, and they're blocked, but they actually through this list here, through this show, about 100 of these ago, this person threatened me. They weren't well. They were very unwell, a young man, and I had to call my lawyer and this young man's parents to have a restraint upon him of sorts. But I got a song out of it. And that's what I'll start I'm going to put this in sort of rough order, and that's how I'm going to roll it for right now. And it goes like this. Oh no, Craig, you were here. I was never out about this person. They came and went. I took care of it. And this is where the song came from. And it is resolved, and but the song goes like this. Mother Trouble called, said she was doing fine right up to the time of the lineup. Somebody picked him clean out the crowd, recognized his shirt and shoes for crying out loud. He admitted that he did it. In fact, he seemed proud, released into my custody. What do I do with it now? Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked, safe from your children, in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. Mother Trouble sees a baby through her precinct eyes, the flickering fluorescence sing a song they've sung 1,000,000 times. She recalls it plucked the wings off of flies kind of thing. Thought she had a little scientist no one recognizes, till he was way too strong, too far gone, way too big for reason. Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked, safe from your children in its own metal box, combination known to you and you alone. Trouble called, said he looked so quiet, like a peaceful trip back in time when he was a baby sleeping. She gave him a goodnight kiss, made him a sandwich. Now there's a hole in his chest the size of my fist. Officer said she got the right to stay silent. Then came the click of the cuffs. I'm gonna do that verse again. Mother Trouble called, said he looked so quiet, like a peaceful trip back in time when he was a baby sleeping. She made him a sandwich, gave him a goodnight kiss. Now there's a hole in it, cordite on her hands, and a hole in his chest the size of my fist. Officer said, this looks open and shut. She got the right to stay silent. Then came the click of the cuffs. Tell me, Mrs. Trouble, do you keep a gun in your house? Secure and locked, safe from your children in its own metal box. Combination known to you and you alone. Yeah, it is an intense song, Michael. Good to see you too, brother. And then comes another death song. This was a potential title for the album too, called There's a Body in the Well. The root of this song goes back deep, deep, deep. I came up in my brother and I both came up in a pretty violent household where a child might go to bed wishing for a different outcome than everything will be hunky-dory in the morning. So that's where we are with this song. And I put it in a setting and I tell the story. And this one goes like this. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. There's a body in the well. Somebody Anybody here seen Mama since she up and run to Miss Lily's place? Anybody here seen Papa since he laid her backhand across her face? She got a fresh scar on her jawbone. She up and gave that scar her name. She called it Sweet Jesus, living truth, it ain't gonna happen again. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't you drink that water, a body in the well. Last I saw Papa, it was Tuesday at the kitchen table. Last I saw Mama, she was dipping a rag in witch hazel, dabbing it on her cheek. She got a smile with a black and blue bead. Somebody called the sheriff, we ain't seen Daddy for a week. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't you drink it, there's a body in the well. Everybody, if somebody up come visit, tell me who it is, cause I don't know. Everybody here's accounted for, and the ferry don't show till Sunday. Somebody up and tripped and fell, ain't nobody heard him shout or yell. Mama just shrugs, say just as well, so people need to watch their step. Woo! Want you a cool libation, Mr. Dip your ladle caught a mile upstream. You better pay mind to the property signs, cause my daddy owns everything. You better ask his proper permission. He got a temple and a loaded gun. But something tell me times is changing and he won't be using either one. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't you drink it. Don't you drink that water. There's a body in the well. There's somebody in the well. You better look out for me. Don't you be. Don't you drink. Don't you drink that water, there's a body in the well. Don't you drink that water, there's a body in the well. Oh, there's gonna be an organ on this tune. There's gonna be a slide guitar. Some backup vocals saying, don't drink the water. Hey, hey, don't drink the water. Hey, hey, it might even be a trombone solo. Don't you drink that water, there's a body in there. Don't drink that water. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. And it doesn't like that. Ooh-wee. I don't know, they might be back to back. You know, it might be a little more death than people can deal with all at once. It is the grooviest murder ballad ever. I will agree with you on that, Donna. Yeah. People soup. Oh, John. Damn, bro. People soup, right? And then I think, what date is it? I think it's the 15th or the 17th. I have to go to a different studio, same engineer, where there's a piano. And I'll do this song. This song is written from the point of view of somebody who is looking at a female friend that just never seems to get it right when it comes to relationships. And it goes like this. It's just going to be me and the piano. There might be some strings. I'm not sure what I'm doing on the end of this. Somebody suggested that I do that kind of Barry Manilow thing. I heard you guys were talking about Barry Manilow earlier and go up a half step at the end. I don't think so. I'm just going to keep it as is. And it goes like this. I hope he's the one this time. And he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history. And understands that goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's a kick-ass kisser. And that he holds your hand for no good reason. Who'll hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool will leave you broken like the last one always does? That's gonna be all piano. He's gonna do what he wants. I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted. And as your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes. And say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time. Thank you. Yeah, that's I'm loving that tune so much. I know, Kat, that's your tune. Here's the deal with that. Part of the fee for that day will be an extra $200 because the piano gets tuned before I go in there. So that's a given. The piano will be tuned professionally an hour before I get to the session. So so that's going to definitely be the deal there. The piano player I'm using is his name is Nando Michelin. I believe he's from Chile, but I'm not sure. Chile or Argentina, I'm not sure. But he's terrific, and the reason why I know of him is I used to, before these ministers retired, Karen and Tony, two of my best friends, these United Church of Christ ministers, which is like Unitarians considering Christ kind of folks. I would go to their Sunday service I would go to the Christmas service there, and Fernando was the pianist there, and we would always do our version of "O Holy Night," and he would just take whatever sheet music was in front of him and just go, and we would do "O Holy Night," and he would just crush it, and we would both crush that, and that happened for 4 years in a row or so. So I've been looking for an opportunity. I asked him years ago. I said, "Hey man, if we ever did something and I wanted you to just do piano," yes, Nando is indeed on faculty at Berklee College of Music. So it's in my calendar here somewhere. But we are finally going to get to do this. We have 3 hours to pull something together. We're going to do it right in the studio, no rehearsal. And I believe that hopefully I'm in good voice that afternoon, so that if not, we'll be in separate rooms. And if I need to really go back and sing to the track, that would be great. And we will have his part down. But hopefully we get it live. And get a good version of it. That would be out of this world, and it would not be unlike how I did Cousin Shelley's Station Wagon off of the last album. To be perfectly honest, I want to chase that vibe, where I think we made 2 passes at that, and I knew we had it, and that was there was no overdubs in that one. We just that was Herb Gardner, who plays piano and trombone. He will also be on trombone on this album. So that's how that tune is going to shape up. Then I think we're going to have this. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play it for you, what we have here. You're going to crack up laughing. And I think you'll dig it. I'm going to go on the phone, and I'm going to play the version with the horns. Now, these horns are computerized horns at this point. And but they will, I promise you, they'll be real horns. later. Stand by here. Let's see if I can find it. I think this will I might have to find it on the computer. I know this is some hell of a way to do a show tonight. Bad for me. See if I can find it that way. Bad for me horn demo. You have to hear this the way that I get to hear it. I promise you, you'll love it.
Validate your sense of purpose and your self-esteem. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. It's not that you're no good, we're just no good for each other. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. A couple minutes with you, rubbing and dirty. Lying, stealing, feelings get hurt. Cars is up and ditching, foreheads is up with stitching. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. Told me that your sister looks just like you. I guess you wouldn't get but she's crazy too. Don't mean to cast aspersions on your family tree. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me.
There'll be solos through here.
I'm smoking, my windows end up broken. I end up in Hoboken without a subway token. I wouldn't be jammed if you wasn't so outspoken. You ain't a bad person, you just bad for me. Yeah.
Right? I mean, so those aren't the real horns yet, and I'm glad I did it like that because rather than just playing it, because the guy that Joe Monona, I used to tour with him when I toured with Tom Rush, and then I did a couple gigs with him when he was the keyboard player for the Bacon Brothers, and I did a bunch of openers for them, and he was on that gig too. But the thing about Joe is that he's a kind of doubler. He's a musical polyglot. That's him on piano, and it will be him on baritone sax, trombone, trumpet, tenor, alto, and yeah, he's playing all the horns, and he's done it before for me, and this will be the biggest, swingingest thing that we will have done together, and I think what the critics are going to crucify me on this album. I guarantee you, they're not going to know what to do with me with this album, because this album does so many things, and that's just how it goes. It just does a whole bunch of things. Oh, the album is unfocused and this and that and the other, and I'm just not going to give a shit. That's just how it goes, because I'm old enough, as I'm rounding third, to put on the album what I want. And we'll go from that to John Prine imitating. This is done with bass and drums, and it's going to have a really sweet organ on it. And I'm not sure what else, but it might be enough. And most of you folks that follow me remember where this came from, because it was written in memory of John Prine about 2 years ago when I started doing these shows, and John Prine had passed away from COVID. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl, goldfinch chirping on the telephone pole, clothesline humming, I can hear it sing when the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. The day is nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, franks and beans, daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember if I planted them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing, fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption, well, that's good enough for me. What I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring, living ain't easy like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Yeah, that's going to be fun to have there. And then we're chasing this one down. I'm not quite sure how it's going to be produced. I mean, I have bass and drums on it right now, and I think we'll also have a gentle organ. If you were a movie, I would be the rest of the story. Little bits and pieces scattered across the cutting room floor. If you were a picture, I would be the crack in the sheetrock wall, right where the nail went in, never quite strong enough to hold on. If you were a championship home run, I would be the center fielder's glove, that never heard the cheer for the cash, never stood a chance with your love. If you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, if you were a racing car, I would be your racing car tire, happy going round and round while you set the track on fire. If you were a summer breeze, I would be your squeaky screen door that the kids ever dreamed of having. Let's slam as they run through, laugh. If you were 1993, when you up and hit the road, if you were the queen of Heartbreak City, if I had the patience of Job, if you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things. I don't know what the solo is here. It might be a steel guitar. If you were my very last day on earth and you spent it sleeping, I would tiptoe through this town, murder anybody that made a sound. If you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, it could be viola. Yeah. Down, 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 down. I think that song came from, I had heard Mavis Staples with Jeff Tweedy, and they had a minor hit with something, and I just immediately went and wrote something that sounded like something like that they would do, and so that's where that would go. Yeah, I'm partial to it too. And I had to be convinced. I really give Lisa Jeanette quite a bit of credit for kind of pushing me on that, because she thinks it's a fun tune, and yeah, Chris Delmhorst is a great fiddle player. So is my lawyer. I may actually call him up and have him come in and throw something down on that. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. This tune has gone through all kinds of permutations here. I started to just have it on here a cappella, and then I added resonator guitar. And it might stick that way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do with this upcoming tune. But I'll just play it for you here this season. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. No matter how much air that little fan keeps blowing up inside that plastic man, Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. Red-nosed deer listing strong to starboard, all faded paint and wrinkled cardboard. Rudolph's leaning hard to the right-hand side. I could hold him steady while you hammer and stick the line. I could hold him steady while you hammer and stick the line. And nothing like secondary set of hands to stabilize a reindeer or big red man. I could hold him steady while you hammer and stick the line. Bleed it, lead it. You give me evil eye as I pass by in the rain. Evil eye as I pass by in the rain. You mean it, you evil, and you're soaking wet, so getting passed by. Oh, you gon' get, you give me evil eye, pass by in the rain. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Him and the Buddha and the Son of God never come across a man make him work so hard. Santa Claus won't stand up. Santa Claus won't stand up. Santa Claus won't stand up in your yard. Yeah, I know. People are wondering, but you're so used to hearing me do it a cappella, but or just like that. But the resonator has been put through all kinds of phasing, and it sounds like Jimi Hendrix, bad Jimi Hendrix on a resonator, and we're kind of digging it like that right now. So I'm not sure it's going to stay a cappella, just because. I'm kind of out of order here now. This is the order that I think it should happen in at this point. I don't know where this song came from. Oh, the previous song, Santa Claus Won't Stand Up. Those of you who don't know, it's about there's a guy that is the guy that does lawns in this area. One day, he's known to be kind of acerbic and tough, and he was doing the lawn across the street and using like 4 blowers, and it was just cacophony, and it's actually against the law at the time. So we went over and talked to his crew and said, you gotta, and we were kind about it, but they basically told us to screw off. And so we called the police, and this guy never forgot it. So now he comes over and does it. He's had 4 to 5 blowers over there just to rub it in our faces, and he quits before anybody can call anything, and he shoots me the bird when he drives by. And one day I was running past his house, and I say hello when I see him, and he gets angry when I say hello, but that's my Buddhist Christian side saying hello to this guy. And one day I ran past his house, because his house is right part on the cut through where I go to come home after one of the loops, after about 3 of the different loops I take. And it was raining, pouring, and I was running, and he was trying to put up these lawn ornaments one of these Christmases, and Santa Claus was all flopped over the side, and Rudolph was in another direction, and he was soaking wet. And I just went by and I just waved, and he had the hammer in his hand, and it was just, I don't ever want to really make it my life's journey to take a pound of flesh when it's offered, but there you have it. There you have it. So he got a song. This song is going to have a friend of mine, Winter Pingle, play a squeeze box on it. Winter is she's a Braille editor. She's blind, and she's a wonder. She's been a fan, a Vance super fan for a few years. But I caught some video of her at an open mic playing a concertina, and she blew me away. So I invited her to play concertina on this, and it'll be the guitar and her concertina on this song. And I don't know what else, but that's all I have so far is me singing this and her concertina. She's coming in sometime in the next 2 weeks to record with me, and it's called Honeysuckle Fences. I don't really like karate. I don't want to hit nobody. I would rather talk some sense and deal with all the self-defense. There's a boy I know in homeroom. Other boys make fun of him. He would rather sing with the girls in chorus than hang out with the boys in gym. I didn't understand the reason when he passed by the other day, why his lips and nose were bleeding. 3 other boys ran the other way, so I followed them where they were running to a corner of the school playground where the honeysuckle climbs the fences, where there's nobody else around. I politely asked them why they did it. I told them that it didn't seem fair. He always helped me out in algebra. That's when a fist came through the air. That fist caught me on my shoulder. I never had a chance to run. 3 bigger boys just started swinging. 3 bigger boys against just one. I think she'll play like a little concertina solo there. Sorry that I tore my jacket when I made the first boy slip. Sorry that the second one's teeth found their way through his bottom lip. Sorry that I made the third one pee his brand new khaki pants, curled up in a ball before me. Sorry about that circumstance. I don't mind this week's detention. I look out where my schoolmates play. See the singing boy head high walking. See the other boys clear the way. I don't really like karate. At the end of that song, there might be the concertina playing a little round going on. This will just be me on guitar and hopefully Lori McKenna doing the choruses with me. And this is a true story. I don't know, Craig, if justice is sweet. I wish I had the tools back then to see those fools for fools back then, and stand tall enough in my own black skin when they rang the recess bell. See, I was part of that cartel of kids that did that awful thing we did, holding hands, making a circle, shouting, hey look, it's Black Rose Shaw. It wasn't like I didn't have a choice. I'm as guilty as those other girls and boys. With satisfaction at your silver tears, as down your face they fell. It didn't matter what they screamed or yelled. For once it was at someone else. Point a chubby light-skinned finger, singing, hey look, it's Black Rochelle. I never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go on straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I could tell. Oh, God bless the Black Rochelle. I've been punching bag and bully bait, familiar with how they operate. A fat-ass sissy they could hate. Oh, I knew the blueprint well. But here my skin was lighter than, like my black ended where yours began. Licensed to join that loathsome clan, singing, hey look, it's Black Rochelle. I never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go on straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I could tell. Oh, God bless the Black Rochelle. Now maybe you're a lawyer or a Pentecostal minister, supermodel, homemaker, doctor or judge. Maybe you have children gathered round your kitchen table, and each and every one you teach to never hold a grudge. Maybe you've forgotten, like the pages of a calendar, coming past and flipping past, each one looking the same. Maybe you recall the boy caught up in that broken crowd, for 50 years still haunted by the name. I never had the chance to say I'm sorry. You never had the chance to tell me to go on straight to hell. If I could take it back in time, what a different story I could tell. Oh, God bless the Black Rochelle. So that'll be just me and Lori. Maybe later in the tune there'll be like a swelling like guitar, electric guitar, quietly just filling the space in the back. So I think that's how we're going to chase that. And then we have I'm going to have Lori sing on this too. What made you think that gas station sushi was the greatest idea? On the way to the airport, now I'm holding your hair, and you ruined your shoes. You're late for the flight, connects to Columbus. I can't wait here with you. Got that old dog at home, she's blind and half crazy. Don't take kindly to strangers, but she surely like you. And them peanut butter crackers just slipped under the table when you first came to visit. A tail just a wagging, I remember that day. Now you hand back the keys and you're going away. If I was a gay man, my troubles would be over. I'd just date your cousin. He's a nice enough fella. Damn, that afternoon when he introduced us, your eyes just like magnets, your laughter like church bells. We talked until sunup. The next thing I knew, we were hauled in that mattress that we bought together from the roof of your car, clear across the avenue, scuffed up the edges when it dragged on the sidewalk, then up 3 flights of stairs to the end of the hall. Now you hand back the keys like that was nothing at all. Lori will be on this too. Did I say that already? I don't know what the solo will be here. It won't be trombone, probably just the guitar. Now you pat yourself down in a big wide-eyed panic. Your ID and your tickets, your phone and your passport on top of the dresses. You just now remember I take the next exit and I turn us around. We'll call up the airline for a refund and see if they'll rebook that ticket. Until then you'll need these. La-da-da-dee, la-da-dee-da-doo-dee, la-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. So that'll be fun. That has a full rhythm section on it. And then I have to space these out because I realize this is in the same key. These are all in the same key, so I need to move these around a little bit. I'll make some room for them somewhere. This isn't mine. It's my buddy David Goldfinger. Thumbing through these shoebox letters and photographs, knowing it's too late to cash in these rain checks on expired passion. So I sit right here and groove myself on souvenirs, wondering if this junk I saved will follow me to my grave or to a room somewhere full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams and you. Thinking back on moments I shrugged aside, all the days I let slip past as if I could flip the hourglass. There's a castle in the air falling into disrepair, an iron will that's gone to rust, neglected and collecting dust in a room somewhere full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams and you. All the knick-knack, bric-a-brac, and odds and ends. A stopwatch, a spyglass, a jackknife, a backstage pass. My sense of equilibrium, all the arguments I thought I'd won, are standing side by side near worn-out coats and alibis in a room somewhere, full of all the things I'd ever lost, all the things that I've forgotten, every venture misbegotten that cannot be redeemed, all my broken dreams, and you. That song my buddy wrote back in the late 80s, early 90s when I first met him. And I remember him writing it on his little Mac thing. And he played it for me. And then he went on to get his doctorate in psychology. And we're still best friends to this day. But man, it was everything that I wanted to be, that his writing of that song. I know it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna finish the 2 songs. I'm going to go over. If you want to hang out, please stick around. There will be some mail read and everything else because you know what's coming here. This took 2 years to write. Almost 2 years anyway. This is for my buddy Roscoe, who we lost in 2019. Walk slowly with me. 12 years of twisting in the air, ball catching and landing like you never left the ground. Now there's no legs to navigate these stairs. Stand behind me, kindly lift me, going up and going down. Walk slowly with me. On our first night, so uncertain, you and I, we weren't ready till we looked up at the lights of an airplane. We tracked it clear across the sky till it disappeared, blinking behind the Jurgensen's house. I know where you are. Put a good word in for me. Where will I go? Done, we'll have to see, but I will find you. Not even God can stop me. Yeah, that's your ball. In the corner by the chair, with my best arm, I will throw it over there for a good boy. Almost home now. Walk slowly with me. And everybody you know, Max Fly Art, who is this incredible whistler that not many people know about, will have a part at the end that does this. And that's how that song goes out. I don't think there'll be anything else on that. And then finally, I think we'll end the album with Why do birds suddenly appear. Every time you are near, just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you was born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled gold dust in your hair and golden moonlight. You ain't gonna have blue eyes, your two brown eyes will do. That is why all the boys and girls in this town follow you, doing all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Maybe background vocals going close to you. Close to you, pretty baby. It's gonna be just so totally funky. Let me be close to you. On the day that you was born, the angels got together and decided to create a Reese hand snaps too. So they sprinkled gold dust in your hair, moonlight in your eyes. You ain't got to have no eyes of blue, 'cause your pretty brown eyes will do. That is why, oh, the girls and boys in town would follow you, follow you all around. And yes, they do now. Just like me, they long to be. I'm gonna just take it out and have a blast to you. Just like me, they long to be. Drink to you. Get a lot of that. La da da dee da. Probably do that with the trombone, singing la da, close to you. Alone, dun 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 dun, close to you. And then we go out and do it. Oh, the close it. Woo! I'm just gonna take it out. That'll be the way the album ends. People are gonna go like, what? What? And that'll be the album. Will there be a hidden track? I don't know. And if I do put a hidden track on it, I'm not going to tell you people. So that's the album so far. Now that I've done it tonight, I am so excited. It is all over the map. And I'm just excited. It is two things I like to say right now. Ooh, shoot. Here we go. I'm going to start falafel sizing. Two things I've heard. I think this album could be kind of a landmark, fun thing. And one of the things is a quote from Miles Davis that says, sometimes it takes your whole lifetime to sound like yourself. And I think that's where this album is. I think I'm just going to be doing all these fun things. Thank you, Phil. Thanks for digging it. And then the other quote is, I've gotten from tennis recently, and I don't know where it comes from, but people who never thought they would be making the noise that they would be making playing tennis, making it through the draws, and getting further. They get the right on a camera or something before they leave the court, the winners. And one of them was the most wonderful thing I'd heard. It was somebody wrote on the camera, "Why not me? Why not me?" That's how I'm thinking about this right now. Why not me? Yeah, yeah. It if they can now have a black Opry, and all them kids in the black Opry are doing stuff that they got me to thank for that, because I've been at it for a while, and then they come up. Why not me at 63 years old? If you don't hire me, you're not racist, you ageist, because I've got it. That's how I'm feeling about it right now. There's the potential cover of the album, The Mother of Trouble. Ooh, look how troublesome he looks. Thank you, Bill and Bob Green Coil. I believe that's what your names are. Let me read some mail and let you people go. I got all hyped up doing this album tonight. This is from Katie Cromit. Because I did Good Cup of Coffee last week, and she painted what she thinks a good cup of coffee might look like for her. And she's thanking me for thinking of her and her wonderful animal Tika, and for my donation to Tufts Cummings Veterinary Center. No sweat, you're a love. I'm glad you're in my life, Katie. So this is just absolutely beautiful. I was also going to ask your permission, Katie, that I had this wild idea just as we started tonight, that maybe all the art in the album will be the stuff done by like this and this and maybe some pictures by children, maybe one photo of me, but everything else would be kind of impish drawings. Maybe that's where my artwork will be for this album. This is from Karen Schneiderman. Look at this, man. Wow. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Karen. This is so wonderful. Look what it can do. Ooh, snap. Isn't it great? And she says, the Tree of Life. You're just beginning. None of this age business. That's funny. She should write that while I was talking about it. She says she finally looked up Jason Isbell, and she thinks he should be opening for me. You haven't listened to enough of him. Tell her, Craig. Tell her. Tell Karen, who she has not been listening to enough of yet. Is he really that famous? Yeah, he is, and he is the most magnificent cobbler of tunes. She says she met Tom Jones on an airplane, and he came down the aisle to the cheap seats on a plane surrounded by security, and she didn't throw any she didn't throw her underwear at him. He was shy and very sweet, and she was just a little girl at the time, but the flight attendants were hyperventilating. It was a riot. And then she says, I didn't know you then. Oh, you need to stop. But that's what she sent me, which is just absolutely wonderful. Let me put up my little commercial here. Yeah, I'm still taking money for the album. And, of course, pay me for tonight. Tonight, money, 10% goes to the Massachusetts Housing and Shelter Alliance. Provides solutions to homelessness, creates cost-effective and humane programs, and collaborates with their partners in both private and public sectors to make and deliver reliable housing and resources in Massachusetts communities. So, can't get any better than that. This is from Jeanette and Bill. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Bill. And Jeanette, I appreciate you. I didn't do Unfamiliar Moon tonight. I didn't have time. I was busy cranking out my album. They say spring into summer, summer into autumn, autumn into winter. Sometime in there, we're into a new album. Yes, we are. Take your time. We're all here as long as we have Monday nights. That is the kindest thing. Thank you, Jeanette and Bill. Thanks for being here. And Thank you for just being a part of this. And this is something else. Bill just sends me. He says, I'm just throwing in some falafel sizing. And there's somebody, I don't know what this is. It's a tub, a sink with feet in it. And I don't know what else. It's some animals. And somebody, some tall building. And somebody lying on a slab in somebody's lap. I don't know what the hell is going on here, Bill. But it is cool. And, ooh, look at it. Thank you, Bill, for that. I think Bill is just cleaning out the drawer that has the cards in it. And it's just wonderful. Thank you so much. Again, thanks for humoring me tonight. Let me run my mouth. I went way over singing-wise because I had it timed out for the songs. I didn't realize I was going to run my mouth so much about each one. But that was the promise anyway. Karen says, I believe you, he's famous, but that doesn't make him better than you. No, I'm not saying he's better, but he's got his finger on a real songwriting pulse. And I would love to spend time with him at any point in time. He really is a real writer of great lyrics and melodies. And he's right up there with everybody else, with John Prine and Smokey Robinson and Duke Ellington and Joni Mitchell and whoever else you want to throw into that pot that puts together a lyric that it just crushes it. He is that. So, and I'll come stand on your coffee table, Karen, and shout it to your neighbors in the window, through the window next door. I'll make myself full annoyance to let it be known that I think the guy hung the moon for sure. So, yeah, he's really something else. And, yeah, I'm so glad you folks came out here tonight. Oh, Dee Dee's working on something and her art projects. Thank you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee's an amazing artist in her own self. Katie Cromit, I'm dying to know what you do for a living. Katie, what do you do for a living when you're not doing this unbelievable artwork? I'm just curious. Any chance Sean passed a CD to Jason this past tour? No. Sean, you mean Sean Colvin? Nah, no. Sean Colvin and I aren't really friends. I mean, I would know her. She'd know me on the street if we passed by. But, that was almost 30 years ago touring with her. And she's wonderful. But, yeah, she's not, we're not pals. Yeah, so... Yeah, Greg, sorry I didn't get to do Icarus tonight. I got into a thing, as you might have seen. This is going to be such a great album. I don't mind saying this album is magnificently all over the map. I'm so excited. Katie manages digital communications for a health insurance company. Oh my God. Oh my God, Katie. Girl, I'm just playing with you. I am so glad you do your artwork. Because you're a monster. Clearly, you operate with both sides of the brain, clacking away, doing what you do. Greg Brown is also a master. Him I know. Greg is magnificent. Yeah. So... Damn, Katie. I didn't know that's what you did. You're a digital manager. That's cool. I hope it's cool. Paying them bills. Sorry, Greg. Yeah, be like that. See if I care. Yeah, man, I didn't get to it tonight. Oh, no, Katie. Maybe we should put you to work as some sort of something else in the music business. You know how to make... Shoot, Katie,
You know how to make $10,000 in the music business? Start with 15,000. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, that's yeah. It's people don't realize I put in a lot of office work here. Like today, I must have, it's kind of broken up by things, but it's easy to put in 3 or 4 hours of office work right here. And that doesn't include trying to do anything else artistically or write or any of that stuff. There's always somewhere between 3, 4, 5 hours of office work on a given day. But sure, that's a thing. That's a thing. Hey, next week when I do the thing, I think the thing I'm going to do, I don't know if Lisa Jeanette is still looking, but I think I'm going to find all the songs that have a color of something in it, something that says color. Have I done that before? But yeah, that'll be the theme next week. So I'll play Black Rochelle, Old White Men. I'll play A Case of You in the blue screen of the TV light. Oh, it's Katie's in soul searching time. Oh wow, Katie, I hear you though. Good luck. I hope it's a good thing. You're gonna stay out in Paxton where you are. Hopefully you stay with your husband too. That'd be good because it's nice to have some kind of roots. And blue, yeah, I don't know blue. I'd have to go back. I'd have to go learn it, Nancy. I've got so much on my plate to go back and learn new things. But blue Nights in White Session. Amber of Color approves next week's theme. Yay. Nights in White Satin always scared me as a kid when that song came on. Yay, Paxton stays. Yay. But you just need Jenny climbed the tower. What? There's a color in there? I'll do it for you, Bonnie Homandai. Oh, Bonnie, by the way, I will drop by your house. So you need to shoot me an address. Bonnie and Chuck, I'll stop by for a little bit. Green Grass at Home is definitely on the list. Yes. Guaranteed. Yeah, that was on my short list. That's here somewhere on the desk. I can't remember. I can't think of any others. It's Not Easy Being Green. Yep, that's on there. Yeah, they scared me. The Nights in White Satin. I thought they were singing about the Ku Klux Klan. I'm just saying it. Nights in White Satin. Always. It's like, damn, that's like Purple Haze. No, Nancy, I'm not going to do Purple Haze because I don't know that either. And what am I going to do that on an acoustic guitar? And those are nice ideas, Nancy, for somebody else. I never learned Purple Rain. Never learned it. Yeah, Blue Oyster Cult. Katie, that's the name of the band. It's not a song. Dag nabbit. And we're not going to go with the colors that the LL Bean colors. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Each one of those is colors, depending. Blue Bayou, I might be able to pull it. Blue Moon, okay. Nights in White Polyester Blend. Oh my God. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. No, Monica, no. People are just shouting stuff out now. These are tunes I don't know. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes is like a whole orchestral piece. You people crack me up. Blackbird, yes, George. Bird of Color, yes. Yeah, I'll do Blackbird. That sounds good. I got a version of that. Maybe I could look at the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. Maybe I can pull the music up for that. Maybe, I'm not sure. Bluebird, bluebird, bluebird. Message to my girl. Spread your wings to New Orleans, Kentucky bluebird, fly away. Pink Moon. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Raspberry beret. Oh well, that's Mellow Yellow. That always makes me think of pea. Maybe Mellow Yellow. Maybe probably not. But who was that? Was that Harry Nilsson? Sweet Judy Velvet Eyes. That's an inside joke. Monica, you're such a doofus. You are a doofus. Monica passed on some stuff of some veterinary supplies to us that were not being used by other people, which was very kind of you. Really helped us out. Appreciate it. We passed her on some stuff from our passed on animals. So appreciate that, Monica. You are. Oh, Donovan. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. The Amber Black, she is her own song because amber is kind of a color too. Amber Black, you need to make up your mind. Amber Black. Make up your damn mind, Amber Black. So yeah, that'll be next week. That'll be fun. I'll be pretty toasty when I get in. I get in on Sunday. I'll rest for the day. Maybe take a jog once I get out of the car, and then lick my wounds and kind of get ready for Sunday. So prepare for a next Monday show, number 110, to be kind of raggedy with songs about color, and that's where I will be's at. I see. Thank you, Bonnie. I don't know what time yet. I haven't looked at the. I think I'm possibly about 6 hours from you, so I don't want to get up at 6 in the morning and try to get to your house by lunch. That's kind of nutty. Ebony and Ivory, Monica, no. Live together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, what can we turn you? No, I won't. Oh, I actually should have done that. Is this wrong? Ebony and Ivory, live together with perfect harmony. Sorry, that's highly inappropriate, I think. But it'll be a fun night. I promise, a fun night for all. CM, it's great to see you. I will see you probably at Kerrville if you make it, somewhere in Texas, right? Teresa, you were here for 10 minutes? Oh, you're doing... Oh, Teresa's got softball. Well, I had to get the sunglasses out, Craig. Do you know there is a 17-second delay between what I actually do on the screen and before it pulls up on YouTube? Dither Master says, kind of raggedy songs about color is my Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem cover band. Oh my God. CM's praying for good weather on that day. The day you come to Kerrville? Yeah, me too. Dr. Teeth. Oh my God, you people are too funny. Nobody's laughing at my Stevie Wonder. I guess it was inappropriate. I don't care. I can do that. It's a black thing. You wouldn't understand. Oh my God. God for the delay. Oh my God, your kid hit a home run. If it was a championship home run, never felt the tennis fielder's glove. I played that earlier, Teresa. So championship home run was in a song tonight. Awesome. You people are funny. Well, it is 9:30, and I am going to I'm going to put up the commercial one more time for the 45 of you that are left. I'm giving money to the Massachusetts Housing and Shelter Alliance, and I thank you. I'll see Bonnie and Chuck on Saturday, and maybe some of you, I don't know, is anybody coming down to the show in Worthington on Friday? I'm in Worthington, Ohio. I'm driving out there and then making my way back. Night, big brother. Love you. Catherine Cromit. It's great to touch base with you too. I love you people. It's a blast doing this. Tonight was such a blast for me. Thanks.